guys, what's going on? It is Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale. We have news of a new card today. It is the Battle Healer, and I'm not here alone. I actually have my good friend Shane, Clash with Shane, here on the channel to discuss this new card with me. Shane, what's up, dude? How you doing?
Hey man, and I'm super excited to be here. I'm super excited for this video. Two major announcements released by Clash Royale today. Number one was the new card, the Battle Healer, obviously, which we'll dive into in a moment here. But the other big reveal was a potentially new feature called Card Level Boost, which I'm extremely excited about, and I think everyone's going to love, and we'll kind of talk about that in the second half of the video as well.
I think you hit the nail on the head there, Shane. That's the real story of this video. The real story of this teaser video is the card level booster. Like the healer is cool, it's cool. But man, that level booster, that's something
I'm almost more excited for the card level boost than the Battle Healer herself. But honestly, she looked like a cool card in her own right. So with the Battle Healer, basically,
tell us about her.
Okay, so she's a 4 elixir mini tank that's been inspired by the idea of a Paladin card, where she's a rare card that is a mini tank, high health, medium damage, but heals troops around her whenever she attacks. So unlike the healer from Clash of Clans, which obviously stays out of battle and is a ranged support unit, this one kind of gets up to the front lines, attacks, deals damage, meanwhile healing everyone around her. And not only that, she also has a passive ability where she constantly heals herself, which I'm really excited for because I think it's going to add a whole unique element of strategy into that card itself. But that's basically the stats of the card. 4 elixir, rare, mini tank, heals herself passively, heals units around her when she's attacking. But yeah, she's really exciting.
Yeah, man, I think she looks like a cool card too. I think that she could. It's weird. It will be very weird to see what deck she fits in. Again, it's a 4 elixir rare card, the Battle Healer. She actually puts out a decent amount of damage. If you get her on a tower, Shane, they see in the video here, is she heals herself, like you said, passively.
Yeah. So if your opponent doesn't respond to her, she can do insane damage, like similar to the Royal Ghost, where even if the ghost has like a quarter health, like you have to respond to it because it'll get to your tower. With the Battle Healer, if she has a quarter health, like if you don't respond to her, she's healing herself as she's damaging that tower, which is going to add a whole unique element to the strategy of that card. And also, like, in terms of what kind of decks she's going to kind of fit into, defensive counter-pushing decks, I think should be awesome in
Graveyard,
things
right?
like Graveyard, or even like Three Musketeers. Obviously, Heal Spell was overpowered in Three Musketeer decks. But things like Graveyard, like you think Graveyard, you defend with your mini tank. She has a quarter health left over when you defend. By the time she crosses the bridge or gets closer to the tower, she's back to full health. Now go Graveyard, right?
Absolutely.
So I'm excited for that. For that
card that heals herself up after she's done work on defense. It's going to be weird. It's a new dynamic, obviously.
Yeah, exactly. Like basically, imagine using a knight on defense and having it full health by the time it crosses the bridge.
For 4
elixir, that'll be insane for Graveyard.
She seems pretty OP for 4 elixir. I mean, maybe not OP, but she seems powerful, no?
I predict, just based off the gameplay they showed on the teaser there, I predict she'll be on the stronger side of the new card releases.
She seems like a legendary, dude. She seems like a legendary card.
Yeah, no kidding, eh? Like, she's got so many different things to her, but she's a rare card. Like what?
I know, 2 cards in a row, Elixir Golem and the Healer. Not that I'm complaining about a more rare card.
It's great for everyone,
still,
right?
It's just like, it's interesting, okay. If anything says legendary, it's like a card that can heal herself. And
no kidding.
We haven't even talked about this yet, but it's kind of something they only mentioned really a small bit in the teaser. But she actually is an air troop that's also a ground troop.
Yeah, so that's another thing with her too, is that, so she's a hovering card, which means she can actually go over the river, which also introduces a whole different element of strategy to her in terms of being able to snipe troops, ranged troops that are potentially attacking your units on defense across the river. If your opponent has, for example, let's say a Dark Goblin across the river attacking you, use that Battle Healer, she'll cross a river, destroy the Dark Goblin, and then, do whatever she does. So that's a whole kind of different, unique element to her as well, which adds to your thought there of, she should be a legendary card.
Right?
With,
that's
with the hover,
she can cross right in the center of the river, like you said, but she can also be targeted by ground cards. So goblins will target her, even though she can jump the river. Very interesting. I almost feel like you mentioned Royal Ghost. I almost feel like he should be the same way. He should also be converted as a buff to a
hovering card too?
He seems like he's hovering.
He's visibly hovering. He doesn't walk.
He's a hover.
So Yeah.
So yeah, I think that he also should be a hover card as like kind of an indirect buff because he's not like
Yeah.
he's good, but he's not like super
Yeah, it's a cool
powerful. You know.
idea. And the other thing with
Anyway,
that too is like anti-spawner card. You know, people can be complaining about Furnace for a while now, being kind of like an annoying card in the meta.
mhm.
You know, with that battle healer, use her at the river, she crosses right over it and attacks the Furnace.
Will she be best with swarm cards or with like
Yeah,
medium
yeah.
HP cards or with like you don't use her with like a tank? It doesn't make much sense.
No, like obviously, it's, you know, for a golem or a P.E.K.K.A, she's going to be healing that a whole lot. But for things like skeletons that get one shot anyways, it won't matter. But for things like
But imagine putting her
rascals,
down with an elixir golem and like
yeah,
minions.
exactly. I was
Dude,
just
good
saying
luck
that.
killing that push for 10
The elixir
elixir.
golem blobs are going to be OP with the
Dude.
battle healer in there as well.
It's an AoE heal around her, so like, yeah, you'll never kill those blobs. Forget it. Oh my god. All right, so that's the new. We talked a lot about the battle healer. All in all, it sounds like we both are a big fan of the card, right?
Yeah, I'm probably the most excited for this new card out of almost any new card in the game. I'm really hyped for it.
I think they should delete the heal spell, man. Get rid of
Yeah,
it.
for
right?
sure.
We're done.
Well,
We're done.
see, unfortunately for you, I did find a post by Drew on Reddit that had confirmed that the battle healer is not replacing the heal spell. They actually have a significant redesign for the heal spell coming out in the near future, he mentioned. So we'll have to kind of stay tuned to see what that is.
Okay.
But
Here's to hoping, right? You know.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah. Anyway, the big part of the video, right? Let's
yes,
get
the
to
bigger
this,
part.
man.
That wasn't even the best part of
Dude,
the video yet.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna pull up. I have the screenshot on my phone here. I'll put it up for you guys too, my loyal and amazing audience here. But this is so interesting. Like you can sit here and speculate for 10 minutes on what this could be based on this screenshot, guys. Right? It's the battle healer card level boost. And just to point out some things, number one is it could just be the way they put it on the overlay, so I don't want to speculate too much on this, but it looks like a pop-up that may have appeared inside the battle because you have the 3 crowns going on in the background. But either way, it has a clock here that says 29 minutes, 28 seconds in the top right, and it says, but yet on the text it says this card will be boosted to your King Tower level for the duration of the season, yet there is still the clock there. And then the last thing, it says card in deck with it just blank on the left-hand side. So, man, dude, that's a lot. Like,
Yeah, that's a lot. There's 3 different things to dissect there, basically.
Yeah. So,
Like that.
what are your first thoughts on this?
Well, they clearly say in the video, basically, that as soon as you unlock her, you'll be able to use her on ladder in your main deck. So obviously, my assumption here is, you know, after you unlock her, the card level boost activates, and she'll be at your King Tower level. Go ahead, play her on ladder, whatever deck you want for the remainder of the season. That's how I think it works. But there's 2 things in this screenshot here that make you kind of wonder, you know, how. With the timer saying 29 minutes left over, you know, what does that mean? And the whole card in deck.
Card in deck, yeah. Is
Yeah,
this a
are you
new
gonna be able to
feature?
choose a card?
Yeah. It almost seems like they're going to, I don't know, give like a little bit of autonomy, give the player, the user, an option of 1 card or maybe multiple cards that they can boost all season to their King Tower level to try out new decks and solve the leveling problem that's kind of plagued Clash Royale since 2016. Am I reading too much into this?
One of the biggest complaints. One of the biggest complaints about new cards is people say that, you know, you can't use it on ladder while they're OP, then you upgrade it and then it gets nerfed the next season or whatever. But now with this, you know, everyone will be able to use the new card from day one on ladder.
And I don't think this is attached to the Royal Pass or anything. I don't think this is a paid. I could be wrong, but it seems like this is not a paid thing because Seth in the Supercell teaser video just says like a very generic like, and guess what? You'll be able to play the card the second it's released. And it didn't seem like it was an exclusive, like if you have Royal Pass type thing. It seemed like
I didn't get that vibe either that it was Royal Pass. You know, maybe they could have it where, you know, if you did have Royal Pass, you could have, you know, 1 additional boost, card level boost.
Yeah.
But you know, I don't know. That's just speculation by me right here.
Yeah. But either way, man, if this is an opportunity, card boosting to your King Tower level, it would be huge. It would actually kind of subtly incentivize players to not overlevel their cards so much and worry about like, because you know you have those like level 11s with a max deck. It would actually give you incentive to level up your King Tower, which is really the least important thing here, but it's still a factor.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, it would be huge for players to be able to hey, you know what, I want to try this deck, but yeah, maybe in 5 years when I level up the Elixir Golem, I could try it out. Like you get comments like that on your videos too, I'm sure.
Yeah, absolutely, for sure.
And so this would be huge.
So the biggest question here is, do we have autonomy? Do we have the ability to choose what cards we want to have boosted? Or is it simply a new card feature that whenever a new card is released, people can try her out for a season, right? That's the biggest question right now. But we obviously don't know.
Yeah.
We'll find out. I think in the video they said next week we'll find out.
Yeah, so next week we'll definitely, make sure you subscribe to Clash of Shane, turn on your bell notifications, same here. But yeah, man, I don't want to, we could extend this video just speculating another 10 minutes, but I guess that's all we have in terms of concrete information. Would love to hear what my viewers think of this. Are you guys excited as we are? Are we maybe too excited? Do we need to be reeled in a little bit? But it does seem like potentially this could be a smallish feature in terms of, I'm sure it didn't take a lot of development time, but it could have a huge impact positively on the game. Sure. If it's not, even if it's just new cards, I'm still happy about it. But it could be potentially even more than that, which really gets me excited. So, yeah, man, any final thoughts?
No, I think that's about it. Just two major features that we're excited for. Yeah. Battle Healer seems very strong, and the card level boost, which hopefully is available to everyone based upon the video there. But I'm excited for it for sure.
Me too, man. Well, guys, again, another reminder, subscribe to Clash with Shane's YouTube channel. That link, along with his social media, will be in the description below. And Shane, are you going to do a video sharing your thoughts as well on your channel?
Yes, I will.
All right, guys, so check out, perfect time to check out that video, guys, now that you're done with this one. Shane, thanks again for joining me, man. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me on here, man.
All right, guys, can't wait to read your comments on this video. Huge shout out to Stats Royale and Bren Chong, my YouTube partners, and, of course, Clash with Shane. Thank you for watching, and as always, take care, guys.